Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I have sort of an unboxing video and a first impressions video. A friend of mine ordered a pen and he had it sent to my house instead of his own house so that I could do a video on it. It's very nice and also I'm very excited about it. Here I have the box. I cut it open because I didn't want to be fiddly with it on camera. However, I have not looked inside. I know what it is, but I know this pen comes in two colors and I don't know which one it is. So let us just go look at what is in the box. Of course, there's really funky bubble wrap in this box. I love me some bubble wrap. This is non-poppable. That's sad. Anyway, find a place for that later. And then there's some stuff from the store. So he bought a Tomoe, which is cool. And then what else is in here? I think this is a sticker. I would love to keep this, but it's also going to the person who had it sent to me. All right. And then I don't know if it's like visible, the logo through the box, but it's a Visconti. And I have used Visconti pens before, but they've been mainly the cheaper Viscontis. And this is definitely not a cheaper Visconti. I'm trying to open this up without making a mess. All right, give me a sec, open it up, and I'll be right back. All right, hold it loose. This is actual bubble wrap. Anyway, it's a Visconti, and it says on the box what it is, if it'll focus. And it is the Visconti Medici Astral fountain pen, and it's the blue version. And I sort of had an inkling that it would be the blue version because honestly, it's just prettier than there's a red version, but this is just prettier. I wonder what nib this is. Apparently they're numbered. Ooh, look at that. That is a really pretty box. Wow. I think we should switch the shot now so I can show you the box and like how it opens up on the other shot. Like, let's go. All right, here we have the glory of this beautiful box. It's beautiful packaging, and honestly, it should be beautiful packaging. I looked it up on Tomoe's website. It's right now, it's like $796, and that is a lot of money for a fountain pen. Let's lift this lid, and then here is the pen in all its glory in the plastic wrap. Wonder what's underneath here. Okay, so it's a warranty card, and then a booklet. Don't know what's in the booklet. It's just like all the pens they have. Mostly so the warranty card, which is important. And let us just go look at this fountain pen. And that is gorgeous. What a beautiful fountain pen. Like, it looks like the night sky filled with stars. And it feels quite good. It's not overly heavy, also not very light, but it's not extremely heavy. So, of course, I don't know that much about this pen, but I just know it's beautiful, and I have to check what nib is on here because I could not figure that out. That is a broad, which I'm pretty sure is going to be a delight to use. It's an 18K nib from Visconti, and it is just wonderful to look at. It has a beautiful ink window too. You're going to be able to see that better when I ink it up. But the numbering, please focus. Numbering is like stamped on the ink window, which is amazing, honestly. And there it says Medici. All in all, it just really reminds me of the night sky, and I think we should ink it up. I'm very excited to try this fountain pen. I'll be right back with you guys to ink this up on camera, but I'll find you guys a white background and also the ink I want to use. All right, here we have the pen on a more neutral background. and it's still very lovely. Let's ink it and then look at the parts of the pen more closely. One thing I want to talk about in a second is the capping mechanism, because it's really funny and also funky. Choosing my favorite ink, Cross Violet, because why not? It's a reliable ink. I know how it flows, and I love the color. This pen is what they call the power filler, a power filler. It's kind of like a vacuum filler. So unscrew, see that I do it all the way. Pull out the rod. It's a little stiff. And then I'm gonna dip it into the ink and go for it. This is kind of scary. I've never used like this type of power filler. I've never used a Visconti of this price. So, nerves, yes. Can hear the bubbles. I don't know if you guys could hear it. And then I'm gonna wipe the nib. Did it go well? Yes, it went well. I can see the ink through the ink window, so I actually inked it. Sometimes when you're inking a pen, it's like a mystery. Did I actually do it or not? Just wiping that nib. But I actually did it, so woohoo! I'm gonna close the piston knob. I did it off camera, I'm sorry. I'm just cleaning the section in the nib. All right, inked in well. I'm gonna close that bottle because we don't want any ink problems. And then let us look at the capping mechanism, because it is some sort of locking mechanism. Like you hook the cap. Let me hope that it focuses under like a little tabby right there. So you put it on and then you push a little and then it goes on. And then it's off, on, off, on. It's really cool. I really love that. The top has that beautiful button with the Visconti logo. I believe you can replace that with something you like more or less, or I don't know what you would like less and why you would do that, but whatever. I'm rambling because this is like a new thing for me. I've never seen this pen before today, before starting the camera. Clip, super usable. I love this hinged clip, and I love how they match that like Visconti enamel stuff to the pen. Makes it really like a finished look. The trim is what they call black ruthenium trim. Ruthenium. It's not actually silver trim. It's like this darker gray type of trim. You see it here at the piston knob, vac knob, on top and on the clip. And then as you can see, again, that ink window. Let us uncap. Here we have the nib, same kind of finish, very broad nib. When I unpacked it, I thought it was a stub, but it's actually just a broad. It's really like a big ass broad. The grip is kind of short because that clip thing, that capping mechanism is right there. I wouldn't say it's uncomfortable, it's fine. And also if you want to grip it higher, it would also still be fine. It would not be uncomfortable. Capping or posting, I'm going to do very gently. I think you could do it. I don't think it's necessary. This pen is quite large, and posting, the only reason I would post is because I would be afraid to lose the cap, not for its size. It is very well balanced, not heavy, but also not very light. And I think it is a good writer for people with big hands and people with medium hands. If you have really small hands, I think this might be a little too long or too big, but you can always try it out. A pen like this, if you're not familiar with these type of Viscontis, I would say try it out in the store before actually committing to buying it, because it is a big, big investment. All right, I think we should go to the writing sample. I'm really wondering how it's gonna do. I've had it uncapped for a little bit, so if it doesn't start right away, you know you can blame that. I've said that before, it's not fair to judge a pen on that right away. All right, I'm gonna just do some, oh, it starts up right away. Interesting. Okay, let me do the name of the pen. So Visconti, and then it's a Medici, and it's the Astral version. And then specifically, the name is Nova Blue. And this is a broad nib. And if I'm honest, it does not feel like a broad nib at all. It is not super broad. So I have done a video about the Aurora Optima Nebulosa, which is a medium nib. I have it inked with the same ink, so I'm gonna do like a comparison in a second. But the nib is smooth. It does not feel bouncy. And I'm kind of afraid to do any more pushing. It is very wet. Like, it's a very wet pen. It's a lovely writing experience. And I would say I would like it to be more broad for like a actual broad nib. I have the Nebulosa right here because I've been journaling with it. And this is a medium nib, so let me put it down here and give you an idea of the difference. Same ink, so that is not a factor. Yeah, I would say they're very comparable in size. It doesn't mean it's a bad nib, it just means that it is a smaller broad. Let's say that, a smaller broad. All in all, lovely, lovely experience. I always think about whether I would say these pens are worth it, and it is so personal to decide that. I think this is a beautiful finish. It is a beautiful pen, and it is a good writer. However, I can't say that I can't experience that with pens that are cheaper. It is a unique object. There's only 120 made of this specific pen, and I think that if you are into that, in that collector's sphere and you have the money, I think it's a very, very good pen to get because it is really beautiful. It is exactly kind of like the night sky filled with stars. It is gorgeous. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. It was a new experience for me to write with this pen. It was a very lovely experience. And if you have any questions about it, please leave them in the comments down below. This pen is now going to its rightful owner, who will, I am sure, really enjoy it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.